everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexa and this is Travels with Alexa. Today we're doing something a little bit different and I'm going to be answering all your questions in a little Q&A. So a couple months ago I put a story on my Instagram asking you guys to ask me some questions and I never actually filmed the Q&A. So yesterday I did the box again and today I'm actually filming my Q&A. So let's get into it. Here we go. Question 1. Favourite Disney villain from the Disney Renaissance? For me, probably Hades, because he's a big old sasspot and I can vibe with that. That's it. That's all I have to say on the matter. There we go. Question 1 done. Favourite attraction for each park you've been to? So I'm going to start with Disneyland Paris because they're the parks I've been to the most and most recent. So in Disneyland Park, I'm going to say Big Thunder Mountain. It's the best Thunder Mountain out there and it's just my favourite. It's just, as it says, wildest ride in the wilderness without making me feel ill. So yeah, that's in that park. And then Walt Disney Studios in Paris, I'm going to have to say Tower of Terror. I haven't done Tower of Terror in any other Disney park, mainly because when I was last in Florida, I wasn't tall enough. So Paris is the only Tower of Terror I've done. Paris is the only Tower of Terror I have done. Put my teeth back in. And then in Florida, so much has changed since I've been, so I feel like I can't have an opinion on the rides in Florida yet, but come September I will have all the opinions for you. But as a child, let's look at it as a child. I would say in Magic Kingdom, when I was a child, probably Haunted Mansion. Probably still is as an adult, let's be honest. Epcot, as a child, the Three Caballeros. I would go on that ride multiple times. My poor parents. Oops. Animal Kingdom, probably the Safari. I love animals, so that was probably a good one as a child. And Hollywood Studios / it was MGM when I was last there. And it will always be MGM to me. I can't call it Hollywood Studios, I'm so sorry. MGM is in my vocabulary. Oh gosh, I can't even remember. Oh, it's so long ago. Maybe, I don't think I was tall enough to do Rock and Roller Coaster there. So I can't really say that one. Maybe the Backlot Tour. That was kind of fun as a kid. Kind of miss it. Kind of miss the Backlot Tour, especially in Paris. Now it's the Cars road trip, and I only really go on it for the memories and the, what is the word I'm looking for? Nostalgia. The nostalgia. Yeah. So they're my favourite attractions, and I've been waffling for too long. So the next question, favourite non-park thing to do on a Disney trip? My favourite non-park thing, I can only go on Paris at the moment, and I'm going to say probably just wandering around the Disney Village. It's such a nice vibe when you've got like the radio playing, random songs as well. They play really random songs on that radio station. Going into the little shops, going into like the Disney store and World of Disney, just exploring that part. I'd also say maybe like just chilling in the hotel. Newport Bay is my favourite, and it's just nice to just sit and have a chill, have a little drink. It's quite nice to just take a moment for yourself when the parks get really busy. What's your favourite Disney snack? So I would have to say my favourite Disney snack is probably, I love a Mickey waffle. you can't go wrong with a Mickey waffle, and especially from Victoria's as well. It's just a really lovely experience going in Victoria's, especially in winter when you're really cold. You just go in there, you get a hot chocolate, get a waffle, warm yourself up. It's absolutely lovely. If it wasn't a waffle, I would maybe go for the beignet, but not the ears of the beignet because they're very dry. Because they only put the chocolate in the face bit of the beignet, so the ears get dry. So you eat the ears first, and you get to the goodness afterwards. But also, we love some popcorn. A mix of sweet and salty. Beautiful. Next question is, what is your favourite Disney ride? I kind of already answered this previously, but I'm going to have to say Big Thunder Mountain, specifically the Paris one. I have a holy trinity of rides. Big Thunder Mountain, Haunted Mansion / Phantom Manor, and Pirates of the Caribbean, and Big Thunder Mountain is at the top of that list. All the time. Every day. All day, every day. Next question. What's your earliest Disney memory? And I hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm good. I'm just very warm. Again, decided to film this on the hottest day of the year. Go me. I'm an idiot. My earliest Disney memory is probably going to Magic Kingdom with my family. So my mum, dad, brother, nan and granddad. The first time we ever went, I was 4 years old, and it was going to Magic Kingdom on the ferry. So we'd parked in the car park, and it was the ferry going across to Magic Kingdom. The one change you really want to see in Disneyland Paris. So they're kind of already doing it, expanding Walt Disney Studios, but unfortunately changing the name. I don't think it needs a name change. It will always be Walt Disney Studios in my head, the same as MGM in Florida. But yeah, they're kind of already doing it with expanding the park, so I'll take it. So this question has come up a couple of times. Where's your favourite place to travel? Like, what's your favourite destination? I'm gonna have to say Nice and Monaco. So my friend Katie and I went to Nice a couple of summers ago, and it was just such a lovely time. It was a perfect mix of do all the touristy things, but also take time for yourself. And we were very lucky that our hotel had a rooftop pool, so quite a few evenings we spent just chilling up there, which was really nice. And we did a day trip to Monaco, which was really lovely. Yeah, I would absolutely recommend it. And if you need help with an itinerary, hit me up. I will help you. My top 5 travel essentials. Let me have a little look at my packing list. Yes, I have packing lists for every trip I go on. Portable charger, electric fan, sun cream, for obvious reasons, tea bags. Always carry tea bags, and an extension lead, so I'm not having to worry about how I'm going to charge my stuff. Next question. Who is your favourite character to meet at Disneyland Paris? Probably Chip and Dale, and it will always be Chip and Dale, no matter where in the world I am. When was your first Disney park visit, and which Disney was it? My first Disney park visit was Walt Disney World in 2000, and I was about 4. Maybe 3 and a bit, because we went in April, so I wasn't quite 4. So I was very small. But yeah, that was my first ever Disney park visit. What's your Disney dream that you think is one day achievable? Visit all the parks in the world. I'm gonna make it achievable. It's gonna happen. We're gonna manifest. Every Disney park in the world. Plus Hawaii. And Disney cruises. Probably the most achievable for me is every park in the world. So we'll start with that, and then we can progress. Your favourite memory at a Disney park? Probably the most recent memory for me is my mum's excitement going into Disneyland Paris. It was so cute. I'm going to insert a little clip. Now we're getting into my next trip. Where are you staying at Walt Disney World? My friend Sandra and I are staying at All Star Movies, which we're very excited for. We kind of wanted to be in the Disney bubble. More I wanted to be in the Disney bubble because I haven't been for a very long time, and now I'm an adult with adult money. I was a bit like, can we stay on site, please? And she's never stayed on site either. She's always stayed off site. So we thought, let's just do it. Let's just have the time of our lives for 2 weeks. How buzzing are you for your Florida trip? I am so excited. I can't even tell you how excited I am. I'm getting so flustered. So excited. Like, I don't even know how many more times I can say how excited I am. It's gotten to a point where I talk about it a lot, and it's gotten to a point where my mum has to tell me to shut up. So that's how excited I am for this trip. This is a really interesting question. If you could change the ending to any Disney or Pixar story, how would you change it? So, I would be very interested to see, obviously, Greek mythology, you can't change Greek mythology. However, I would really love to see how the life of Hercules would lead if he chose to stay a god, and then how his relationship with Meg would change, or how they would deal with that, I guess. That's a really hard question because sometimes films just get it right the first time. Yeah, I don't think I would want to change anything on anything else. That's just more of an idea from me that I would kind of be intrigued to see. Because sometimes I just forget. I'm watching the film and then I forget, oh my god, he's become a god. And then I'm like, oh yeah, he decides not to. So yeah, that would be something I'd be really interested to see. Maybe I could write it. Okay, let's not put ideas in my head. Let's not do that. Maybe someone else could write it. But yeah, that'd be really cool to see. Any vlogging tips and advice? Yes. I think my top tip is to just pick up a camera and start, if you haven't started already. It is scary, I get it. It's so scary to be filming in public and people looking at you, judging you. But realistically, who cares? Who cares? You're doing it for yourself. You're doing it so you can look back and look at these memories that you've made. These people are probably never going to see you again. You're never going to see them again. So what does it matter? Just pick up the camera and do it. And you will thank yourself for it later. Thank you so much for your lovely questions. I really enjoyed answering them. If you have any more questions, just drop them below or drop me a message on Instagram, and I might do another Q&A about my trip to Florida. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.